Alright guys, welcome back everybody to Disco Elysium. We are currently alone, not because Kim left us or he died. Well, he left us temporarily. He will return in the morning. He is bringing the body of the hanged man to processing for a proper autopsy, and we are here. I'm a bit like, oh boy, what am I gonna do without Kim? He's my best friend. So, I have a few ideas what we can do. Most of the things I don't really want to do alone, and or I can't do, like for example, having $500 to buy a pair of pants from Kuno. Kuno doesn't care. But I have to go to the smoker on the balcony, which is at 9 p.m. And right now in the game, it is just a bit over 6 p.m. So I have to pass 3 hours roughly. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with that, but I had an idea. I wanted to talk to Titus again. I don't want to provoke him or anything, but I have, in my editing the videos, I've found a few things that might be interesting, so I'm gonna test if I can do anything here. So let's see if we can talk to him.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Titus does not look particularly happy to see you. I want to talk about the hanging again. I just found a bullet in the hangman's head. Yeah, I think this might be good. I don't know if I should be waiting for Kim about this whole matter, because this seems to be very main story, but I don't know, I think it's good if I do this now. I want to talk about the hanging again. Let's see what happens if I do this.
Again, just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
I am.
Good one, Titus.
A burst of laughter in the room. The little guy is the loudest. Good one, Titus. He fawns. How does the bullet in his head factor in?
Huh?
A sip of beer makes the surprise go down easier.
How the fuck do I know? Anyone could have shot him. Target practice, maybe.
Another sip. He's tight-lipped suddenly.
This line of questioning is over. You got the cause of death already? Hanging. If there's any post-mortem trauma, it's your problem. This will not turn into a cross-examination.
Okay, no more questions.
About fucking time.
Oh, I could ask it again. You still haven't explained the bullet I found in the hangman's head.
You still on about that bullet?
Yeah.
A bullet in a hangman's head. You're right, Copper. That is mighty curious.
Truly curious. If you hanged him, how did it get there? Curious, yeah. I guess we'll never know. About something else, though? How'd it get there?
Well, there are so many bullets in the world, and so many heads. I guess it's only logical. At some point, one of them bullets had to end up in one of them heads.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's just unavoidable. You can't avoid all those stray bullets flying through the air to eventually hit some dead man's head. Yeah, it is just how it goes.
It's bound to happen again, you know? Just statistically speaking, of course.
He taps on his right temple. I'm gonna ask you again, why was this, show them the bullet, in the victim's head? I'm not gonna show this, because he might snap it out of my fingers. I think the hanging was a cover-up for shooting. Did you guys shoot him?
Shit! I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night. You guys know me when I'm drunk.
Uh-huh, Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns when he's drunk. Better hope he stays sober.
I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting. I don't know if it's wise to tell them all my thoughts already. I meant before he was hanged.
Before? After? During? This is getting ridiculous. They told you what happened. Stop wasting your time.
I'll figure this out sooner or later.
Never been worried in my life, lawman.
He crosses his hairy arms, having forgotten his beer for a moment.
It's not like you blew it wide open, but there's a little crack in there, somewhere.
I have very little authority, so yeah, I'm going to take off now. I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere with this, with these people here. But I would like to maybe talk to Leo. He was awfully talkative, wasn't he? Now I just have to figure out how to get to him again. That was the little naive guy who told me literally everything. Like, for example, that his wife can't conceive and like she can't make babies with him. All this kind of information that I never needed in my life, but here we are. I got it nonetheless. What's this? A giant ass print on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio. Did I open this already?
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
Okay, open the drawer.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Browse through the folders.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol, Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Volition medium. Force yourself to go through the folders. We can do this. 72%, let's go.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Look at the note.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Evrarts shoes, special whirling borscht, water Evrarts plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled. Doesn't look too incriminating, but still feels like a find.
Yeah, it's funny because I was on my way to go to Leo to see if he knows anything about this drug dealing stuff or maybe something else. Now that I talked to Evrarts, maybe he has more to say. Interesting. Take another look at the note.
Remember, Leo, Evrarts shoes, special whirling borscht.
Okay.
All items on the list. The drawer slides shut smoothly.
All right. Anything else in here? No. I couldn't make a call, but I don't know to who. Maybe. Let me see.
The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you as you pick up the handset.
I was thinking of this computer that we found yesterday with this password stuff. I don't know if that is in any way related. I'm just gonna leave it at for now. All right, let's go talk to Leo. Was he this way? I could try this again, right? What did I need for this?
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Hey there, sugar.
The container door appears unmoved by your attempt at flattery.
Okay.
A tough nut to crack for sure, but the strongest containers often have the softest hearts.
You're a fine piece of engineering. Do you know that? Come on, don't shut me out. Let me in. It's just another day, another carb, and another container. You're a fine piece of engineering. Do you know that?
The door does not respond to your advances.
Damn it.
Is it possible that it seems somehow more closed than before?
Oh boy. Okay. How you doing?
Why does this situation feel so familiar?
Oh no.
Do you have a history of propositioning inanimate objects?
Oh god. Open the door.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked.
Rhetoric. Ooh, maybe. Oh, damn it. I mean, I can try it again. YOLO. Oh, it's locked. It's still locked? It doesn't let me try, so I guess I'm locked. It doesn't say locked though, does it? Maybe if I hop out and back in?
You're back before the cargo container. It's drawn, and
Damn it.
as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
Maybe I am, yeah. Nothing more to do. What's here? Do I have anything else with rhetoric that I could open? Nope. Nope. Okay. So I wanted to go talk to Leo. Where is my boy Leo? Over here somewhere.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady LIZZ said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
Leo. In the future, can we keep this greeting shorter? I had some questions for you if that is too... if that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Okay. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
The little guy chuckles merrily. Oh, interesting. From the whirling. So maybe if I go to talk to Gart again, I get some more information. Continue.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
He shakes his head with a wide smile. What do you mean by taking the soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
It makes them happy? Just because they are fed and they're warm from the inside? Or maybe there's something in the borscht? Also, I had no idea what that is, but now I know it's soup. Who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Maybe I need to take Manana with me and go to the kitchen. Something is off about this borscht. I'm going to look into it. Accept task. Yes.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm off. Just reading again. The special borscht. Alright. Right on. While I'm here, let's go see if I can talk to Evrarts again. And see what he has to say. Tape.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Was that all on his agenda? I'm sitting down on the chair and getting my ass violated by it? Was that the whole thing? What a malaka. I'm told the union is involved in the local drug trade. Ooh, I don't know if I should, play my cards so openly. I'm reconsidering opening that door you asked me to open. Perhaps it will help me somehow. Aren't you going to ask me how I got in? You called me Mr. Dubois. Why? Let's talk about my lost gun. I'm looking into your shady brew. He wanted to help me find my lost gun if I would help him open this door, right? Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone.
Okay.
Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
Mm-hmm.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Hold on. Could he really hold my gun hostage? Wait, the gun may have been brought from Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in?
Yes. Thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now, please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important. Building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
I don't care about my gun, keep it. Does this mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back?
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means.
I completed something? What did I complete? Keep looking, maybe someone else knows something. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna open this door for you, sir.
A fantastic change of heart, Harry. Go talk to Manana down by the gates. He'll brief you and give you the key.
Okay.
Just open one little door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. That's it. Anything else we should discuss?
I'm looking into your shady brew. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later.
See you soon, Debardeur. Just kidding, but not too much.
Oh god, okay. Open apartment door for Evrarts. Alright. Mr. Evrarts would never ever would like to interact with this. I don't know from which angle I have to do that. Container. Go to the door! Harry? Okay, so we have to go talk to Manana. Oh god.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
He looks at you with soft and hazy eyes. Evrarts said you have a key to a door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He runs his fingers through his mustache. He said it belonged to a weasel. I was hoping you could tell me. I don't know. Some whistleblowers, I think. Weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you.
He taps the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I saw an opportunity, I took it. I'm a hustler grinder. I heard something about a weasel and I didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. A wink. I'm not opening this door for myself, I'm opening it for all the working men. I'm not really doing this for political reasons, yeah.
Oh, so the none of the above type, are you? I get it. I like to keep my distance too. But it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off into the distance.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
He doesn't wait for your answer. Anything else I should know about this task, this weasel person, when he'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
The man takes a big sip from his flask.
He means he's not going to tell you, cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Evrarts.
Oh god.
Who he is, and what they're fighting for. This is interesting. Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Evrarts law. But really, they're just like you.
He takes his swig from his flask.
Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilantes?
Yeah, I guess he is.
Come on. He's just trying to keep the peace.
There's only one law friend, and that's me.
Why not? Must be nice being something else for a change. The rest of us are just folks.
Okay, good talking to you. Gotta run. Oh, what's this?
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
You must be mistaken. I'm a real radical. That's me, Mr. Reasonable. Someone's got to keep it sane around here. This is because I keep saying none of the above to political stuff, isn't it?
It's also about that, but it's also more.
Okay.
Perhaps it's the hangover.
It's gone.
Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin, but something tells you.
I'm not hungover anymore. It's been over a day.
It's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
Bam, bam, bam! Not the conscience! First, where's this Kingdom of Conscience? No more talk. Sign me up for passport opt-in. No, I'm too fiery for this watercolor ideology. I'm trying to develop more extreme and interesting opinions. Opt out. First off, where is this Kingdom of
It is
Conscience?
not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
How do you bring about those circumstances?
Incrementally.
What?
History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly.
Heal the world, make it a better place.
That's the genius of Dolores Day.
She again.
She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment.
But what about all the things that are wrong now? Okay, but what's the Kingdom of Conscience actually like?
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend, and even more difficult to describe.
Okay.
Partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The Kingdom of Conscience is post-capitalist, post-national. It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
Alright, sounds incredible. Allons-y. Allons-y? Allons-y? Let's go there right now. That seems fine. I still want to live for the present, though. Opt out. Man, that sounds kind of terrible. I don't think I want to be a moralist anymore. Nah, it's fine. Opt in.
Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow?
Alright, then let's get there eventually.
That's right. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. When that real democracy kicks in, a long time from now, we are all going to be so much happier.
Alright, okay, so we have stuff to do, ladies and gentlemen, stuff to do. And we have another thought to be thought? But I need to unlock this first. Do I have a skill point available? Alright. Oh, oops. Okay, why is it going this way? Why not up? Never mind. Okay, I'm thinking the thoughts, guys. Now, we have to go back to the backyard where Kuno is sitting on the floor, contemplating his life choices, probably. And there is a little set of stairs that leads down to this door that I've been trying to open for a long time. Also, we have to go talk to the cook here in the whirling... Oh shit, wrong way. Oopsie boopins. Oopsie boopins. Behind the greenhouse, so this way. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Come on, hurry up, Harry. Just felt like running. Oh, this way. Oh, there it is, guys, there it is.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Carefully knock, press your ear against the door.
The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
Carefully knock.
You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment.
Use Manana's key to unlock the door.
You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt.
Okay.
Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator, a fountain of quicksilver.
Uh-huh. Alright. Naturally, since we are curious as hell, I'm gonna save. Just in case. And then we're going in.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
Tap on the mugs.
A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable.
Okay.
The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering caricatures.
What do I mean uncomfortable?
The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much.
Typical asshole. So what? They can think what they want. This is a free world. Thanks, good to know. I have no opinion on this. Yeah, I didn't know.
Anytime.
Whip out your yellow man mug and compare?
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines. The owner of this collection could be dumping his trash in the whirling's container.
Could be.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road.
That is interesting.
Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Is this really the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash?
Who knows? Could be. But this clothes in the trash lead doesn't really seem like it's going anywhere. Still, good thing to keep in mind.
Yeah.
You could ask Evrart who this person is once you're done here.
Move on from the mugs. What's my thought here? The smell of disinfectant in the room. It smells like chemicals. Whoever lives here admires fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscles. Who doesn't? In Terry Solary dress shirt. Yoink! You can almost feel the warmth of the red sun on the flag.
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty.
What's with the sun?
This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun.
It's a sun party.
This is the sevenfold sun miracle.
Wow, what's the sevenfold sun miracle?
It's an optical atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one. This complex halo phenomena is how old Revachol got its flag.
Bow down before the flag. Finish thought. Don't bow to the flag.
The flag accepts your honorable salute with quiet dignity.
Alright. Is that a diary? A book titled The Hidden World of Walking Sticks lies open. Oh, magnesium. Nice. A small suitcase full of clothes. Guests are staying over? Or maybe the person's packing and ready to leave? What is this over the bed? Wait a minute. It's Lena! No. It makes no sense. She's in a wheelchair. But this looks like it's a way of her for, like, you know, she can move her legs. She's in a wheelchair. So she's lying in there, and to get herself up, she can grab this red triangle and pull herself up. This could be Lena. The lady in the rags thing. Oh my god. But how does she get down here with a wheelchair thing? It is stairs, so it's not like a ramp that you could roll down to. I got a new shirt. What's this? More logic. Open apartment door for Evrarts. I wish I could unlock it again, you know? That'd be cool if I could lock it again. Hey, where's Kuno? Oh, there he is. Okay, never mind. So it is 1915. Still no time to go to the smoker guy. I wonder if I could go to Lena and talk to her now and say something. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But it could be a hint, right? She's the only one that I know that needs... Like, that is wheelchair bound. Alright. Let's go in there. Also, I need to talk to the cook, so we need to go in here anyways. Olina. Can I talk to you, love?
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
She sounds glad to see you. So your husband is some kind of scientist? Tell me more about morale, looks, character, your relationship. Tell me more about this rare insect your husband is looking into. You don't notice this about me, blah blah blah. Okay, I don't know. Let's go talk to the cook. You probably can't say a thing.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Do you know what's behind that door? Point to the blue door.
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Lee, you said you're friends with Manana, is that true?
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again.
Ah, so he really doesn't speak English.
They're friends.
They're friends. Got some impressive pots here.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Okay. I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna go talk to Manana. And we go to Evrarts and tell him about the opening of the door. Oh, I walked past Manana, I'm so stupid. Okay, let's go to Evrarts first. When I'm already here. Whoopsie daisy. Oh god, I hope I did nothing wrong with this. By opening this door.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Yeah. I opened the door you asked me. Can you discuss the murder now?
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
I may have gone inside and seen a collection of racist mugs. I did go inside. Weasel had the flag of the old Revachol on his wall. The deal wasn't for me to go inside, so I didn't. Suggestion says that I have no way of actually lying myself out of this, so maybe I should try and be just honest. Let's say that.
Exactly the kind of fascist memorabilia I was expecting.
He shakes
Weasel
his head.
probably prays to it every night for the downfall of the Union. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
Is it now? There was a collection of colonial mugs there, and I found a similar mug in the trash with a hangman's clothes. I've heard about a connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about it.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
I'm listening.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
Or a victim?
A security contractor. Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire? I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, Killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Village elephant? Hold on, you have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real.
I go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
That is so incredibly lazy. Wait, they move the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
I'm impressed, okay.
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types.
Okay.
One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
How did he end up hanging from the tree?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Wait, the whole neighborhood is in on it?
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
Okay, who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
The Hardy Boys?
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
It does.
They're like you. Idealistic people who want to make sure that bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Oh.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
You believe they killed the hangman?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Are you not afraid that we're going to arrest them?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
There was a collection of colonial mugs there. I found a similar mug in the trash with a hangman's clothes. There was a bullet in the hangman's head. How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their M.O. It's what they do.
M.O.? What do they mean with M.O.? Modus operandi. Okay, thank you.
Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you think the security contractor organized the scabs?
You said it, Harry. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
That does sound quite unlikely, yes. The big guy leading the scabs at the gate is colossal.
He is. He's the hug man.
He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here. Strange.
I don't think I want to tell him this. I don't know. He is very cooperative right now, but he's still on my sus list. Anybody who has like the big money and lots of influence is always immediately on my sus list. I don't know if I want to play all my cards and lay them bare for everybody to know already that they're... I mean, I basically told the Hardy Boys already, so he will probably know soon. You mentioned the lawyer girl?
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them.
Yeah.
Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members.
Okay.
Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
What more can you tell me? Who's second in command? Who's the most violent?
Harry, they're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Their order, okay. I met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate with me?
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
Okay.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Yeah.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
He holds out a banknote. Wait, why are you giving it to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Okay, he's not intending to give it to me. He's just holding it out. Here, look, I have 5 real. Cool.
Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it.
I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with Hardy Boys.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
Good talk.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Yet?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
I'm not a man of the left. I'm a patriot of Revachol. You're right not to trust me. I take care of me. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money engineer. What's that supposed to mean? I am more left than you are. This is another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do. Let's try that.
What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry? Does it tell you to forget about it? Or do you think it wants to be found? I think it's lonely and cold. I think it wants to be found, and I have a proposal for you.
What would that entail now?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
He pulls out an envelope. What are these signatures for? Fine. If I happen to be there, I can ask them. What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
Imagine Kuno and Kunes on roller skates, cussing like there's no tomorrow. Kuno doesn't care.
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Where's this place exactly?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
But that is for tomorrow, right? Because I can't go anywhere right now because the water lock is still active. What will happen to the current occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Is he absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out in the street?
Are you 100% sure no one's going to end up homeless?
Am I? Harry, these people, Martinez is the most important thing in my life. I would never let anything bad happen to them.
And I should trust you because?
We're gonna build a youth center there. The value of their properties goes up and kids have a place to play in. I'm looking out for these people, not pulling the rug from under them, Harry. I'm looking out for all of Martinez, not just the harbor.
He means it.
Fine, if I happen to be there, can ask them accept the task.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here.
He hands you an open white envelope. You know, I'm accepting the task. If I'm actually gonna do it, I'm making dependent on what I'm gonna see and find when I talk to the people in that area. I don't know.
You need to get signatures from Isabel Shady and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then we can talk about your gun.
You already said that I'm gonna get my gun back if I do the opening of the door, which I've done, and I still don't have a gun, so... Alright. I have another level up. I'm gonna keep that though, because I don't really know. Interact.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
12 to 40 months? He said 6 months. Look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall. It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice. Hard to say.
Hard to say.
My money is on cool. Looks like a cubic pyrite.
Try to find a loophole in the deal. Oh, please.
There doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. No fine print. You're smart. You can read.
Put the documents back in the envelope for now. Okay, what's this? Evidence, a fractured bullet. Ooh, we can interact with that.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found.
And.
Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower.
I like cauliflower. What do I do with you, bullet? Feel the bullet through the bag?
The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag. You wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets. The citizens' militia uses cast bullets only. Little pebbles of metal loaded from the muzzle, usually in a cartridge.
What do I do with you, bullet?
The squished little thing has no idea.
Okay.
I know. You should find the gun that shot this bullet.
Eat it? Find the gun that shot it?
That sounds like something a police detective would do. First, you should learn all you can about this little guy.
Why would I eat it?
Then find the gun that shot it and the person that gun belongs to. He used it to kill your victim. Neato.
Inspect the bullet closer.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
Look at the jacket.
You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard.
And the core?
It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound. Far away, Lieutenant Kitsuragi is flipping through stations in his Kanima. He is not here examining the bullet with you. He should be. He would find this very intriguing. Mention it to him later when he's here.
I love that the game is like, you should do this again with Kim. I like that. Thank you very much, game. I love this. The bullet has nothing more to say. Put it away. What's this? Handwritten note from the fridge.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Damn it, note from the fridge. Where is this? Ah, where's that from? But the the ginger kid is definitely Kuno or Kunes.
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Suliswaf.
Who wrote that note?
According to the note, someone named Sulislav.
Yeah, but who is that? What's a filament memory?
The note doesn't specify.
Okay.
It's part of a radio computer. When not in use, filaments are stored at temperatures below 0.
Who is the illiterate ginger kid?
The note does not specify.
It's definitely Kuno.
Are you serious? You sure you don't want to hazard a guess here, detective?
Oh, you mean Kuno?
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
Ding, 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 ding. Where's the frozen ice cream maker?
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Put the note away. Do we have something to do? Get 2 signatures for Evrart, find the murder weapon, perform a ballistic analysis on the bullet, but I have to do that with my dear, dear Kim. And Kim left me. A composite eye of halogen lights watches you, emitting a low buzz. Wait, what? Kim can leave you in this game? Yeah, he can. I send him away to bring the body to processing. So he's just gone for the rest of the day. It's almost 8 p.m. for me here. We have to go to talk to Manana, like I said I will, about this cook.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
That weasel I visited, turns out he has one hell of a colonial mug collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
So, the guy and he, okay, so maybe it is a guy. Do we know anybody who would maybe need this thing above his bed to, like, get up in the morning? Smash certainly represented antiquated social values. See how we're all busy concentrating on the racist mug? That's what their ruling class wants. A man with such a funny mug collection can't be that bad. All I'm saying is he had a lot of mugs.
Like I said before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, friend.
He touches his beret. What are you striking? What are you going? Okay, I can't talk to him about the cook. So maybe I have to just straightforward go to the cook and be like, yo, what are you putting in the borscht? So let's do that.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
What is in that borscht you're making there?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Mercury rising, run your fingers through your hair. Sorry, I don't understand you.
Just one word. Sounds quizzical. Then he awaits your answer, with his brow arched.
Borscht need more vodka?
He picks up a bottle from the shelf. Vodka?
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself.
The necktie!
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea. Honestly, the place is a powder keg.
Not and turn your fingers clockwise, turn the vodka up. No, vodka, turn your fingers counterclockwise, cut it. I'll leave the cooking to you, Shrug, I have business. So he wants me to know, he wants me to decide whether to put more or less vodka in his borscht. It's going to the workers, right? Maybe we make it, so I guess it makes them happy. So if we cut the vodka, maybe they get more angry. Maybe if we give them more, they're gonna be completely wasted. That'd be kind of funny. Seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg. Kim is not here. He can't make me stop. He can't He can't stop me doing crazy things. Yes, put more vodka in. Chaos!
He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew.
Gotta see, could I have some of that brew? No, 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 no. I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. What? Let's see if the Hardy Boys are gonna talk a bit more to me now. Did Monica have giant titties? What?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Me and Evrarts talked. He promised you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy.
Yeah.
And now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
Yes, mama's boy.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Very mature, guys. Evrarts sent word, right? Why don't you push me some more and find out Gimp? I would never tell on someone. Let's change the subject.
Oh, no, Shanks. You hurt his feelings. Please, ask your little questions, little guy.
Oof. I'm going. I was hoping he would be a bit more cooperative. Unbelievable. Do. I don't know what I've done. What is ticked off. Perform a ballistic analysis. I guess I have to do that with when Kim is back. Get 2 signatures. I can't because it's on the other side. Jam mystery. Interrogate the drivers about the smuggling. We could do that. But even that I would prefer to do with Kim. Add even more beauty to the wall. We could actually look at the map, right? Just see... I think I have another level up? Yeah, I have another level up. So maybe we just see what we could do with us around. Man from Hjelmdal series, Pain Threshold. René Arnaud, Composure, legendary. the empathy for Kuno. Oh my god. Sleeping Dock Worker, this is kind of sailed. I'm scared of this. Trash containers also done. Map wall, interfacing, challenging. Logic. I could put more into logic. Maybe. That would make sense with my build too. Okay, let's do that. The white envelope.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum. There is no loophole. The simple truth is the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
Wait, what are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
This is terrible. Poor people. Can't I do something?
Well, you could trick Evrart. Get some random people to sign the document. By the time the union boss finds out, your business here will be already concluded.
Ooh. Not bad. Can I interact with other things too? White envelope.
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag.
Okay. Have I done this? I think I've done this. This.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper.
Ice cream maker. Okay, cool. Get 2 signatures for Evrarts. Find someone to sign the document instead of intended signees. Ooh, cool. So we go here to the ice cream stuff.
Ice cream.
Oops. What was this again?
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box.
Okay. What's with this?
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Turn the ice cream crank?
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping.
Okay.
It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur.
Try to crack open the lid.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Yeah.
Equip the pry bar by going to the Tools tab in your inventory. From there, you can equip it to a held slot.
Okay, leave. You know what? Maybe it's best if we turn these things off first.
2 cables.
Unplug.
An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
Unplug the black cable too.
Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Okay. I don't know if I should maybe wait first. But let's equip this and then we save. And then we try to open this.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream
Pry
churner
bar not
and
strong
an
enough.
electric
Minus
freezer.
20.
The ice around it slowly melting.
Machine unplugged. Better grip with gloves. But the pry bar is not strong enough. My pry bar is not strong enough, guys. What the heck? How do I get a better pry bar? I thought I had a pretty good pry bar. What's this? Oh, coin! Money! A cellar window. People's feet shuffling on by the street. Can I interact with this again? The ice has melted.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Kick it!
A hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
Ouch. Okay. Maybe I should load. My health is pretty low. And I didn't really accomplish anything, did I? I'm sorry. Just because I don't want to die and I don't have any health anymore. Have I unplugged this?
Both cables are unplugged.
Okay, yeah, I have. But now I have to go and pick up the money again. We could go up and try, oh god, what was it called? Like this metal door that was here somewhere. Was it this way? Yeah, here. What did you need again? Physical instrument?
As before, this is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voices probably came from here.
Did I need anything specific for this? Cargo container door? Is that the one? No. Electronic doorbell, mirror, plaisance, drama, knick-knack stand. Kuno, box of sunglasses, Renee, the hanged man. Is that not done? Man from Hjelmdal sees measure head. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I thought maybe I could, you know, skill anything. Could you? Oh, leave. Oh, I have a thought. Does someone live here? Maybe. Wait, where was the exit again? Over here and then this way? We definitely have to open this one, right? We can maybe... It's been a few minutes, I don't know.
This orange machine is dead still. It had...
No. Maybe I come back later and try again, but I have a feeling either I get a better crowbar eventually, or it's literally just you have to pass some time before you can try that. I so want to go up to this place. I don't know how to get there. Hey, ma'am! Okay, it's an hour until we can go to the smoke on the balcony. I don't really know what we could do for the last time. Maybe I have something in the ledger to do? Oh, no, that's not what I wanted.
It's
Interact.
the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board. It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want?
I think I
Not
did
much
everything,
has
right?
changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers.
We can maybe sell a few things here. The antique rifle. It doesn't seem like I can actually use it, but I can sell it. Blue oblong pen. I don't want to just sell the stuff that Kim is giving me. He's like, here, you can have my pen, and I'm just like, yep, I'm gonna sell that stuff. Ma'am, I need to sell some stuff.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
How do I... Oh, God. Wait, so... How do I sell stuff? Where's the... I wanna sell some things option?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste
I need Ruamine,
Pharmaceutics
a
logo.
bottle of magnesium, please. Can I have Nosafet? Plus 3 health? Ooh! Not bad. Is it gonna be stored first? I wanna try.
Okay, here.
Nice!
Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
3 morale? Okay, leave. How do I... The pawn... Oh, you can't sell stuff to her. You can just bring the bottles here. Okay, thank you. So I only can sell stuff at the pawn shop. Gotcha. So I tried talking about the tattoo stuff, but I haven't really seen any option to talk about it with anybody so far. Hey, what is this? What's going on here? Scribbled between the thighs of a page 3 girl. L'origine du disco. Okay. Hello, mate.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help. Sure. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Okay, this? Photo of a happy couple? No. This? Although, I did the talking about it, so maybe I'm done with it now. Empty cassette case? Yeah, be gone with that. You needed the cassette? I needed the cassette? Uh-oh. Can I buy it back? I didn't know. It's empty. I thought it's gone, you know? Can I load? When's the last time? Down here. I think I didn't do much, did I? Alright, let's load that. I didn't know about the bloody cassette. I thought, you know, it's just... Come on, hurry up, Harry. Pawn shop. Did I do anything after this? I don't think I did I? I know that I need it for the karaoke song, or that I need some kind of cassette. But I thought it's empty. What am I gonna do with it? This is definitely gonna
If
work.
you don't mind, please put the flashlight away. Some of us have photonic sensitivity.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Photonic sensitivity is not generally acknowledged by the medical establishment.
Sorry about that.
I do appreciate it.
Okay, hang on. I'm so incredibly sorry, mate. I want to run around with my friend the bag. Alright.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Some to sell.
Sure. Let me have a look.
Check my
Anything
pockets.
else you're
Alright.
thinking of
We sell
selling?
the postcard. We sell the other postcard. I don't know if I should keep the happy photo of a happy couple. I already did the talking with Renee about it, so I guess that ship has sailed anyway, so bye. This I'm gonna keep. 50? Okay. And we're gonna keep the rest. Alright, close. Thank you very much, sir. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here. Show him the photo.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
He barely even looks at it. Do you know what that tattoo means?
Photic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
Okay.
You have absolutely no idea what aphotic paths are, but the tattoos on the man are not that.
I don't have anything to sell at the moment.
Another time, perhaps.
I wanted to ask about my missing gun again.
Sure thing.
Have people from Evrarts Union come here to track that gun?
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it.
Mm-hmm.
They went their way. It was a trip, but you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Thanks for the review. Let's talk about something else.
Sure, man.
Okay. Alright, finally. So I guess can you tell me something about those tattoos? It's not always very straightforward. Plastic wrapped macaroni stand with humanitarian aid. It says humanitarian aid tuna fish, not for resale. Does it say? This says speakers from the people of Samara. This says food gift from the people of Messina. Messina? I'm just gonna try this bench thing, just sitting there waiting for a little bit in the rain. I'm sitting in the rain. I'm sitting.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache.
Oh, that is amazing. Twiddle your thumb, wait 15 minutes. Stare into the sky, wait 30 minutes. Think deep thoughts, wait an hour. Since it is right now 20:06, so just 6 minutes past 8 p.m., I think I'm gonna go with the deep thoughts, and I hope... Let me just quickly... Wait, get up? Just because I want to make sure it's past 9 p.m., right? It's not immediately 9 p.m. that I have to be there, I think. Smoke on the balcony. Sometime after. Okay, cool. That'd be good. Just wanted to make sure. Deep thoughts it is.
You finally stop picking your nose.
Picking your... Aww. Okay, get up. Something happened here. What's this? A white thought?
Kingdom of conscience.
Ugh.
The kingdom of conscience will be exactly as it is now. Moralists don't really have beliefs. Sometimes they stumble on one, like on a child's toy left on the carpet. The toy must be put away immediately, and the child reprimanded.
No.
Centrism isn't change, not even incremental change. It is control over yourself and the world. Exercise it. Look up at the sky, at the dark shapes of the coalition airships hanging there. Ask yourself, is there something sinister in moralism? And then answer, no. God is in his heaven. Everything is normal on Earth.
Bonuses. Moralist dialogue options. Heal +1 morale. Learning cap for violation raised to 5. And for logic as well. Wow. Okay. Goody. Then, let's finally go talk to that guy with a balcony. Ooh. I'm kind of sad that I have to do this without Kim, though. I really miss my partner. He's a good egg. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Where was the stairs? How did you... Oh yeah, through here, right? No, here. This way, sorry. Up on the balcony and then further up the stairs. Or not. Frick, how did you get there? Hope I didn't miss the karaoke. Nope. What's this? Hang on. Oh! Ka-ching! What's this? Boots. Somebody home now? Somebody keeps change in their boots? Alright. Was it this way? Balcony. Oh, I just ran past it. God damn it. Oh, whoa. All the thoughts are being thought. A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. Okay. You hear distant traffic. Night is falling on the city. What's this? The curtains shift just a little. Someone is watching from within. Of Of course I thought about quitting, but for what? Maybe for your health. I don't know.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from his cigarette.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds. It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight.
I got your hint. Found the key right under the stone.
Beautiful.
He replies, smiling. As he looks at you, something sparkles in his eyes. Hi.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
That's what I'm aiming for, yes. Honestly, I'm just trying to not screw anything up. I'm not going to make things just right. I'm going to make them spectacular. Ignore his question. I was hoping to talk to a possible witness. Your balcony overlooks the murder scene. That's what I'm aiming for, yes?
Beautiful.
He says again. A nearby street lamp casts shadow on his chin, drawing out the slender cheekbones.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
2 guys? And me? Alone? No Kim? No weapon? Oh dear. By the way, I'm really digging the view here. Point to the city skyline. Is it Friday tonight? It feels like a Friday. Why would I want to meet your friend? Very well, I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. I have so many questions. Really digging the view here.
Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this place.
He looks away.
Matinees is special, isn't it?
He looks away, his cigarette end glowing in the dark. Is it Friday tonight? It feels like a Friday.
Yeah, it does feel like the end of the week. Such gentle weather.
Yeah.
Even the rain feels nice.
He leans over the railing and sticks out his hand to feel the rain. Why would I want to meet your friend?
Trust me, you do.
Do I? Okay, very well. I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. I have so many questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
Okay.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark and the neighboring windows have lit up one by one.
Okay.
Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Thanks for the info, Perception.
Besides, I've got to run.
Where to?
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
Run where? But I just found you again. Go if you must, I don't care. I don't care about people leaving me all the time. Run where?
To the city. It's a beautiful night.
He gestures idly towards distant motorways. It's a beautiful night. Only if you promise that we'll talk again. It's important.
We'll talk.
The smoker
Just not
shows
tonight.
brushing his hand through the hair. Okay.
Take care, alright?
He says with another disarming smile before slipping off into the night.
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
Yeah, idly. Idly makes sense, but it was written Italy. Italy. Sounds like I can't pronounce Italy, you know? Okay, leave. Okay, I'm not just going in there. Before I'm saving, I'm scared. This might be an ambush. This might be a trap. It's a trap. You know, I don't know what this is. I'm scared. Saving. Who's this? Who are you? Okay, my Sunday friend. A quarterly business magazine. Okay, before I'm snooping around like crazy though. Just so you know. Dishes soaked up in a pot. A fridge! Flyers for underground parties. Dates for open lectures. An empty ashtray. What's this? Samarin conical hat. Logic, less suggestion. I'm just taking stuff. An exquisite canopy bed made of metal. Exquisite? Excuse me. It looks like he ripped apart the bags from IKEA and wrapped them around his bed. In a wider sense, this is actually my apartment and yours. Okay. Okay. An old photo of the same apartment, dated 01. Expensive men's perfume lingers in the air. He looks a bit expensive compared to me. What's this? Ooh, Party Dragon silk robe. Let's go! I'm gonna be so fancy. What's this? Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. Oh man, I wish I could take those. Can I change clothes? Like now? Drama and electrochemistry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at me, I'm so disco. What the heck is this? That's nice. Okay, save. Hello, sir.
You have acquired the hat. Keep it, officer. It looks good on you.
Thanks, Sunday friend.
You shouldn't be seeing him in an intimate setting. For some reason, you feel this man is your superior.
Maybe because I'm exposing my naked shoulder to him like this.
Superior, but he's not in the command chain.
He is not.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Oh god, it's getting more and more complicated and more political. Uh-oh.
Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
Point at the bed. Before we go on, I absolutely have to inquire about this wonderful canopy. Point on the silk robe. Before we get to that, tell me where you got this beautiful silk robe from. It's amazing. Point to the Sumerian hat. We'll get to that right after you tell me the story behind the black Sumerian hat. Am I missing something? By the way, is there, like, maybe there's more? Get down to business. Hello, Mr. Villetoin. Let's get started. No, I have to talk about all the things.
Oh yes, my friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery.
He smiles.
I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy.
Oh, you would know.
That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps in from the balcony. You actually witnessed the lynching. What's an official like you doing in Martinez?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Okay, but why are you doing... What are you doing here in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
So you're some kind of bureaucrat? What is this international community? What is the price stabilité? Enough business, let's talk about something else. So you're some kind of bureaucrat?
Yes, as I said before. I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stabilité. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter.
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there is. God, it's impossible to understand whether someone from the Moral Intern is joking or not.
What is this international community? What is the price stabilité? I've heard about the Moral Intern before, but I want to know more. I want to ask all the questions.
La communauté internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
And what do I call the coalition?
Your employer, technically speaking. The governing authority of Revachol. The RCM is but one part of this provisional administration.
What is the price stabilité?
It is the most important thing.
The most? That doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment, which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
How does it benefit us exactly?
Take your daily bread, for example. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
Below 2% of what?
But not too far below, no. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
You're not answering my questions at all.
The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Yeah, okay, sure, give me a leaflet.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the moral intern. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist.
Okay.
But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad.
Oh, too bad.
You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the moral intern's commitment to transparency.
Okay, you have to give me the number first, though. I've heard about this moral intern before, but I want to know more.
It's the International Organization for Moralists. Hence, Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the coalition.
Are you a moralist?
But of course.
But why? Am I a moralist?
Well, do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values?
But what is normal, stable world? Martinez doesn't seem very normal or stable to me. But does... what is a normal, stable world? Martinez doesn't really seem normal or stable to me.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
Yeah, very, very, very else. What about the rest of Revachol? Is it part of the normal world?
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy.
Oh dear.
But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
He gives you an approving nod. I don't think I'm a moralist. Moralism sounds incredibly boring. I want more action. Moralism is the ideology of foreign occupiers. Revachol must be governed by Revacholians. Democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of the capital. It's like every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D. None of the above. Is that moralism?
Is this option D usually the most reasonable answer?
Yes, everything else is super extreme. It's like I'm living with a bunch of lunatics.
Sounds like you're a moralist indeed, my friend. Welcome.
Okay.
Moralism is all about compromise and achieving the achievable. It's pragmatic, realistic, and level-headed. An ideology for doers. Are you a doer, my friend? It looks to me like you are.
Yeah, I'm a doer.
Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Tell me about Sur-la-Clef.
What's there to say? Sur-la-Clef is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS.
EP?
Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
Darlings? That can't be an official designation.
What makes Revachol Sur-la-Clef's darling?
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clef. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
Food! I heard food. I'm happy.
Jamrock and other parts of the international zone have been mercifully spared of Sur-la-Clef's love for meatballs and mashed potatoes.
Okay, enough business. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you wish, officer.
You actually witnessed the lynching?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
The man gives a solemn nod. Is it because you did it, mister? Start from the beginning, if you don't mind. Let's just bluntly ask him. Did you do it?
Because I did it?
I misspoke. I mean, what did you see? Don't jerk my chain, paper jockey. You did it, didn't you? My apologies, I misspoke. I mean, what did you see? What did you see?
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
Meaning it was terrifying?
No. I mean, it was so strange. I could barely believe what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
And you were still watching? Who were they? Can you describe them?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez.
He pauses, looking for the right word.
Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
You didn't count? Okay.
Sound familiar? That matches the prints you observed at
Yup.
scene.
Yep. Were any of them huge, like 200 kilogram huge?
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell.
Did any of them look like drummers?
Drummers? Why, no. But then, I don't know what a drummer is supposed to look like.
What happened next?
I went back inside.
Wait, so you didn't actually see the lynching happening?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were there women? Were there men? Women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
What ethnicity were they?
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Aeropagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
What next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock.
The man wipes his glasses.
I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
Can you at least tell me when it happened?
All I can say is that it was late.
You didn't check your watch?
My watch? Yes, now I remember. It was 30 minutes past midnight, give or take.
Give or take. Do you remember or don't you remember? He's so vague. He looks at his watch as though noticing it for the first time. So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
Well, that was a waste of time. Those are all my questions. Thanks for your time.
Of course. Anything I can do to assist the RCM.
Can you tell me about your friend?
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
What's Kedra? It's a place, but let's ask anyways.
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
What's this peace thing you keep talking about? APIS?
EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see.
Okay.
God, yes. Sweet standardization. The backbone of rationality and commerce.
It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the Moral Intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level.
Okay, but like, what does it stand for?
Why, it stands for progress and stability, like the Moral Intern as a whole.
No, what do the letters stand for?
It's been such a wild, extraordinary success thus far. We are very excited to take it to the next level.
You don't even hear the words I'm saying, do ya?
A supranational political alliance. The United States of Occident.
Is it going to be like this place here?
You mean Revachol? No, it's going to have transparent democracy.
Is Revachol going to be part of APIS?
It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS, sure.
Except that candidate members never become full members, do they?
Didn't you say that candidate members never become real members?
No. Candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time and evaluation.
Uh-huh.
But we were talking about my friend here, not politics.
He chuckles gently. How did you two even become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
What are you talking about? No one becomes friends that way.
Au contraire. It's how millions of people end up where they are. Meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here. And my friend, too.
You still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry. Who?
He drives me nuts. Your friend, the smoker on the balcony. We were just talking about him.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Fine, but what's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts?
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
Maybe he's gonna help me with his computer stuff. What are you doing in his apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
The man smiles, nodding to the window. What view? It's dark outside.
Listen.
He says, raising his hand.
A baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
Someone's baby's crying.
No, listen.
He says again, looking outside.
The Insulindian Bay.
What about it? I was asking about your friend.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you've seen him around. He's a busy bee.
A busy bee? What an odd choice of words.
I had something else in mind.
I'm all ears, officer.
Thanks, I've got all I need. Oh my god.
A moment, officer.
We just had a moment. We just had an hour of a moment.
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Hold on, why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen.
He pauses.
And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going anywhere. I just want to take a look around this apartment, leave. Thanks for the heads up, but my work here is done.
Of course. I'm glad I could help.
Moderacy in everything, even in moderacy. Okay, I hope I'm done with everything in this place. I couldn't really see stuff other than the things that I got in my sexy outfit. That was so not helpful, this conversation. Did I learn anything? I don't think I did. Bloody hell. Can I jump over here? That'd be cool. Wait, have I been in here? No, there's one of those doors that I can't open, right? Yeah. Oh, wait, we go inside. I think it's past... It's almost 10 p.m., so maybe I can go take a nap already. I already paid my bill for the night, so I should be able to go sleep, maybe? If I'm lucky. Hope. Oh, I kind of have to click on this first.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Hang on. Before we do that, I don't know what's gonna happen to my sleep. I'm scared of my own dreams. I would really like to have Kim back, so if I can't sleep, I'm gonna try to sleep now.
The bed is still cold. The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here goes. Will we actually be able to fall asleep?
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. always half aware of yourself.
Oof.
You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body.
Hey.
Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
What pain?
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately. Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
Yeah, what did we ever do to you? I read somewhere something in the bookstore about a recipe for something to heal your liver. Maybe I should actually look into that and heal my liver. I'm sorry, cells. It's all me. It's my fault. It's all the system's fault. The system failed me. This body is worthless anyway. No one does anything nice to it. Sorry, cells.
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
These are my just desserts. I will endure this pain with dignity. No, please. Where is that blessed nothingness? That sweet oblivion? I'm an artist and liver damage is my art. I think I need medical attention. Maybe I do.
Oh, yes. They'll check you out. Give you some pills. Make it all okay. The Wonder Makers.
Okay.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening. They don't make new kidneys and livers in hospital. All you've got to do is pray to God it passes and stare at the flickering darkness.
Oh, gosh.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking.
Like stare.
But why would you want to start doing that?
Just get me out of here then. Back to the other place. I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them. Human beings will always betray you. I'm looking at other people.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
Well, some of them are.
Some of them are. Some of them are nice. Others are scared.
And scary.
At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets.
True.
People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness?
Why not?
Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Oof.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Open your eyes. Have I slept at all? Healed health? Oh boy. I slept in that hat. Oh great. Oh god. That was nasty. The poor guy. Alright guys, we had a night's sleep. Hopefully, when we get out of my little room here, we will be able to knock at the door of the next apartment on the other side, and hopefully Kim is there again, because I miss that guy. He's like my favorite. I really love Kim. I think we got some things done today so far, which I'm really happy about. We don't have too much left. I can't even scroll anymore, so there's not too much right now. But it is day 3, and in the morning of day 3, I know I can go to the waterlock, which should be around here somewhere, so we can cross on to the other parts over here, I guess. So maybe now there will be more for me to explore. I'm really looking forward to that. I think it said something about 9-ish, something in the morning of the 3rd day, which is Wednesday. So I hope I will be able to explore a new area and meet some new people, get some other quests done that we have that I know are definitely only on the other side. This thing here, this is what we're going to do now.